We are going to make fruit pudding today. For that you will need some bread slices. I have chopped the sides, some fruits of your choice, and this is hung curd. You can use cream cheese or fresh cream. I don't have any of it now. And this is your condensed milk. As you know, Milkmaid is its synonym. And these are the fruits that I'm going to use. So it's very simple. Chop these fruits into cubes. You can choose the shape according to you. Like you can slice the apple and you can cut the rings for sweet lime. But I'll finally chop these fruits and then I'll show you the process. Chopped my fruits. The cubed ones are for putting inside the pudding and these sliced ones are for garnishing. You can use any fruits of your choice, may it be chiku, papaya, or normal regular fruits. If you don't have exotic ones, it doesn't make any difference. The fruits have to be of your choice. So yeah, let's begin now. Start by adding condensed milk to my hung curd. You can use this as per your sweetness. If you don't have condensed milk, don't worry about it. You can use your castor sugar or maybe powdered sugar. That would work fine too. So I'll use 3 tablespoons over here because we like it sweet. You can use 2 spoons, 2 tablespoons, or whatever you feel like as per your taste. So let's give it a whisk it now. I'll need my other hand as well. So I'll have to keep the phone because with one hand I'm shooting it and with one hand I'm whisking. So I'll just whisk it completely, give it a nice smooth texture. That I realized is that condensed milk is not sweet as per I thought it to be. Maybe I have used Milkmaid earlier and this is Mithai Mate. So I just blended the hung curd along with some sugar because I was not having powdered sugar ready. So I just whisked it in a blender for that smooth creamy texture. So yeah, next time if you're going to use condensed milk, make sure you add some powdered sugar as well. Otherwise half your tin will be over just for the required sweetness. So we'll begin the process now by assembling the thing or any tray that you want to use for the serving purpose as well. We'll just place the bread pieces inside it. Okay, like this. We'll add some milk to it to dilute it. Just a second. Very little. Yeah. So it just soaks up the milk and becomes little spongy. This is how it looks. I added milk gradually. You can always add more milk, but if you use too much milk, then it will become soggy. You just have to make it little spongy, not like a complete soaked bread kind of thing. So you have to just put the first layer of bread with milk. You can use sweetened milk if you like it more sweet. I'm just adding simple chilled milk over here. So now I'll be topping it with a layer of this hung curd or cream cheese, whatever you are using. This sweetened layer. You have to just cover it completely. Okay. Ignore the mess because I'm shooting with one hand. You can do it neatly. Okay. Now you have to add fruits. So I have almost used each kind of fruit over here. Now once again we'll be topping it with bread, diluting the bread with milk like we did in first step. So we'll repeat the process. Add some milk over here. Just enough to make it spongy, not to make it soggy. You have to just do it in a manner that the milk is completely absorbed and does not run by the fruit. Once again, we'll top it with cream cheese or hung curd. Spread it evenly. You have to be very generous with it because this is what will give the pudding wala flavor to your pudding. So you have to use generously, spread it evenly, and I'll just finish up the mess in the last. Please ignore that because I'm shooting with one hand as I told you before. So you have to evenly spread the mixture. Again top it with fruit. So I repeated the process. After the hunkered, I topped it with fruits. Now the final step, we have one more bread piece with us. We'll just crumble it like this and spread it over. So we are topping it with breadcrumbs. At this point, we don't have to add milk because these are crumbled pieces. So we need not to make them spongy. And we'll top it with hunkered so that would absorb the moisture from that. I have finally added the top layer of hunker and it's ready now. We just have to garnish it with fruits and chill it for at least 6 to 8 hours, not less than that. So this is how I garnished it and this is my final look for the pudding. I tried using rose syrup but I don't think so that would have given a good color. So I just added few droplets and then chugged it. As you can see, there's this pink color around here. So yeah, this is my final look for the pudding. I cleaned all the mess that I've done while I was making it and shooting it. Isn't it looking neat and clean and classy as well? So this will go in my fridge for at least 8 hours because we'll be having it tomorrow afternoon and I'm shooting it tonight. So I'll do a quick photo shoot for it tomorrow in noon and then we'll cherish this. Looks great and I really promise you this is going to taste as awesome as it's looking. I'm already falling for it because of the colors, the textures, and I have always been a fruit lover. So yeah. So this beauty is out of fridge now and we have been chilling it overnight. This is now ready to eat. I'll do a quick photo shoot and I cannot wait to have my hands on it.